Hey guys, today we are going to be solving Leetcode question 121, best time to buy and sell stock. This is a good representative question of the stock price questions that you usually encounter in interviews. This is probably the easiest of the lot and a good place to start with these kind of problems. So, you're given an array of stock prices um, for the 7 days of the week. The stock prices cannot be negative, they could be zero, doesn't matter. I think with this problem, we can assume that we won't find duplicates. So the problem is that we have to buy the stock at one day, and at a later day, we have to sell it, and we have to find what is the maximum profit that we can achieve. Now, intuitively, it would make sense for us to buy at a very low price and sell at the highest price that we can achieve for the stock. So, uh, and we are only supposed to do, we can do at most one transaction. Now, which means that there's a possibility that there would be no transaction and we would make no profit. This refers to the situation where all stock prices are given in a sorted descending order, which means the prices just keep falling and never rise. So basically, you can't make better than zero profit, so you don't do any transaction at all, because zero profit is better than, there's no negative profit, there's negative profit makes no sense anyway. So if you so what we'll do is we'll keep searching for the lowest stock price that we can get as we go along the days, and as we find, and when we have found a low stock price, the only time it makes sense to sell it is when we have found the maximum stock price after that, because that will give us a maximum difference. It makes no sense to sell at a price which is lower than the maximum, because that will just reduce the maximum difference that we can achieve and thereby reduce the maximum profit that we can achieve. And we will keep searching for the minimum price that we can buy at, because that will also ensure that the difference just keeps getting bigger, and the largest difference is what will give us the maximum profit. And the maximum profit is something that we want. Cool. So with that, and it doesn't matter which day along which day of the week, like the time doesn't matter, as long as the day we sell at is after the day we buy. It doesn't really matter if how further along the array, or how much at the beginning or in the middle. If it doesn't matter if we buy on the first day, sell on the second day, or buy on the sixth day and sell on the seventh day. The time doesn't really matter as long as the day we sell at is after the day we buy at. Cool. With that, I think we are ready to code. This I code in Swift. Even if you're not familiar with Swift, it's quite readable. um, I think it should be fine. Cool. So we'll maintain a max profit variable which will hold the maximum profit that we have achieved until now. Oh, I'm sorry. I'll declare max price. Sorry, max profit. Before that, I want to declare min price, which is the lowest stock price that we have seen until now, as we'll be traversing the array, and the max profit, which could be zero. So we'll just initialize with zero, and we'll start traversing the array. Now, if you find a price which is lower than the min price, we simply update the min price, because it makes sense to inspect this new min price and see if subtracting this min price with a future higher price would give us the maximum profit. Now, if the price is not less than min price, it will have to be greater than min price because we have assumed that we won't have duplicates. Now, if we have a price that is greater than the minimum price that we have found until now, it is a candidate for a day when we can sell the stock at. So, so what we'll check now is if the price is greater than a min price, does selling at this new price, greater price, actually give us the maximum profit that we can achieve? If it does, then we'll update max profit. If it doesn't, we won't update max profit. So, does this new price actually give us the max profit? If it does, we'll update max profit, else we won't. I mean, I simply won't write anything for that. So yeah, that brings us to the end of this for loop. We have to return the max profit. Cool. That's it. I think we're done. Let's just run the code and see if it works. Cool. I'll submit. Awesome. uh cool. As far as the time complexity is concerned, we have one for loop that goes over the prices array. So the time complexity of this solution should be order of n, where n is the size of the prices array. Cool. Thanks a lot, guys. Good luck. Bye.